Hey guys, it's Kelly Watkins and Darlyn Gomez here with the Bridge Group, and today we're excited to talk to you guys about navigating the bidding war. Yes, bidding wars are still a thing.
They are.
Now, just to give you guys an update, there are a lot more properties on the market than there was last year. Properties are sitting a little bit longer than they were last year. During the COVID frenzy, we were getting multiple offers on every single one of our listings, anywhere from 5 to 30 offers in some cases. That was a crazy time. So now, fast forward, we are still having bidding wars. Now, they're not going to be as much or as frequent. They're not on every single listing, but many listings have anywhere between 2 to 5 offers on each property. So we're going to share with you in today's market how to navigate that bidding war. So Darlyn, you've recently had several buyers that have been in bidding wars. So tell us about that and tell us how you recommend going about this situation.
So one of the first things that I always recommend for my buyers is be prepared. Have your pre-approval on hand, because that gives you that readiness that you need to look like a serious buyer who's ready to go.
Absolutely. And another important thing about your pre-qualification letter is being in close contact with your lender and making sure that you have a great lender that will pick up the phone, because sometimes these agents call your lender to make sure you're financially sound and qualified and ready to go. That's very important.
Yes, very important. Actually, as a listing agent, I recommend it. I always check my buyers, make sure they're vouched for on the lender side. Another way that you can ensure that you're winning at the bidding wars game is make sure that you have an agent that's willing to go above and beyond and ask the listing agents, what is important to your seller? How can we stand out among the crowd and win the game?
Absolutely. And now, the listing agent will probably not tell you what the other offers are for. They're not supposed to be telling you that sort of information, but you can find out a couple other things that are important to the seller. So what are some of the other terms besides just the list price or the sales price that are important to sellers oftentimes?
Correct. Do they need a lease back or something like that? Some sort of accommodation that they want the buyers to know.
Other things that are important are the financing deadline. How long is that going to be? The option period, the price that you're paying for the option period, how long the option period is. Are you asking for a home warranty? What's the close date? Another thing is non-realty items. Sometimes you want to ask for their washer, dryer, refrigerator, and they've already planned to take those to the next house. So there are so many little details that are often important to the seller over the list price. So it's so important for your buyer's agent to call the listing agent as many times as possible to get as much information as you can to find out what's important to the seller to create that winning offer.
That's right. Having the right terms could make the difference between you winning the deal.
So after you've submitted the offer, the next most important thing is communicating with that listing agent throughout. You don't just want your buyer's agent to submit an offer and then just fingers crossed, wait a week and hope you hear back.
Don't do that.
You want to make sure you understand what the offer deadlines are. So you want to make sure that the listing agent knows how much you want this house and why. Maybe it's the big backyard, maybe it's for your growing family, maybe your neighbors are your parents and you want to live closer to them. Whatever it is or the reason, create that emotional attachment and really present that to the listing agent so that the sellers, when they're choosing between the multiple offers, they really understand all the facts.
Once your offer is accepted,
congratulations.
You want to make sure that you're not nickel and diming on repair requests when you get that inspection report. The reason being that that seller has backup offers, multiple backup offers in this case, and they can drop you if they choose to, if you're being too picky.
So we want to make sure that you're buying a quality property that's in good condition, but we're not going to nickel and dime, as Darlyn said, over caulking or a GFCI that needs to be replaced. Any of these low-cost items, make sure that we focus on the big 5 like we always talk about. You can watch our other videos to talk about what the big 5 are when it comes to inspection reports. And the rest, at the end of the day, you're winning because you get the home. At the end of the day, a Bridge Group agent is going to go above and beyond to make sure that if you fall in love with the house as a buyer, that you're going to get that house at the end of the day. So please reach out to the Bridge Group today if you have any questions or you're in the buyer's market in the Houston area. We'd love to help you navigate this process.